What's happening, everybody? Back at it again. Just getting set up again. I'm not going to try the same piece again because, well, I don't feel like getting something wrong twice. So, I'll do a couple silver pieces. Ones I'm sure will come out. It's good stuff. The camera wind it up a little bit. No? No, that's all right. So, I should probably get my gloves on again. Move this over a little bit. There we go. Hey, Biggie. What's up, homie? I'm back at it again. I gotta prepare for the Redneck Metal Auction. And we gotta have pictures due. And all the information with it coming up soon. I just got the reminder a couple days ago. So, it's time to get cracking. What are you up to this evening, Big E? No powder coming out. Oh. I was wondering why there's no powder coming out. I had the thing closed. This is what I'm doing. Doing another Poppin' Fresh. And after I got him casted, then I'll do Poppy Fresh. Well, I appreciate you coming in and chilling out with me. Ah, shit. I'm using a magnet, and it just stuck to the pan. It's not going to come up. Oh boy. Huh. I think I have a solution. Is that what I had these for? I had some pieces of aluminum, and I think this is why I had them. I think. Sometimes. There we go. And here we go again. I really need to bring a radio down here with me. I don't like it being this quiet. I gotta get StreamYards or something. Oh man, this is gonna make a mess. I gotta figure something out. I hope this works. And I hope the magnet doesn't stick through the aluminum to the pan that it's sitting on. Only one way to find out. Oh, that would be awesome. Big E, I would be your biggest customer, man. If you were to start selling 3D prints, oh, that would be so cool. I got so many ideas and just so many things I've wanted to do. Um, I'd love to be able to make silver channel rounds for the coin tribe. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. Or even copper channel rounds. I wouldn't want to do copper with this furnace though. I need to get a better furnace someday when I upgrade. This was the $200 furnace. So, I mean, I get what I pay for. There's other furnaces out there that heat up much faster than this one. And will probably last a lot longer than this one as well. That would definitely be cool. When I got back from MycoFest, I had a choice of buying a 3D printer or a furnace. I figured the 3D printer, there are lots of learning curves, where the furnace I could pretty much turn it on and use it. You know, providing I play with my casting a little bit, the sand here, and get used to using it. I think I made the right decision. However, if I did buy the 3D printer first, that would probably still work, unlike the first furnace I bought. But I think I made the right decision. I need a bigger workspace. Working surface anyway. One that's a little more stable instead of a countertop sitting on a filing cabinet. I almost had the perfect one, but the store owner changed his mind, I guess. He had an old chest cooler with the doors that swing open on the front. Well, from behind the counter where I would be working, you know, if I were working in a store. It didn't work, and I offered him $50 for it. The thing had been sitting outside his store for months. So one day I was like, hey, want to sell it? And he said he'd consider it. And then I guess he changed his mind and got rid of it to somebody else. The magnet came out, but that's okay. It'll set right back in place. Unfortunately, yeah, it looks okay. Alright. I should probably put some silver in my furnace and turn it on, huh? That would probably get the process done a lot faster here. That would be cool to see you start melting. Dude, it's fun as hell, man. I mean, it's aggravating at times, but it's still a lot of fun. Yeah, I gotta get some silver going in here. Hmm. Yeah. The question is, how much? Oh, almost forgot about the leftover sprue I had from before. Oh, dude, that would definitely be cool. I know eventually everything just seems to be fucked up, man. Like lately, nothing is going right. So, I haven't had any time or the means to get anywhere. I don't know how much I'm melting. This is one of the pours that I got. Well, one of the castings that I got done from earlier. I was going to do it in copper, but I'll try it in silver. I'm just kind of estimating how much silver I'm going to need, though. Probably 2.5 ounces for this alone. 8.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 ounces maybe for all 3 pieces. Six ounces. I'll go 7 ounces. I don't want to not have enough. Perfect. Gotta swap out crucibles still. Totally unprepared. Day's getting late. This is still going to be a little warm. So I think I'm just going to rest that there. And I'll have to put my phone somewhere else so I can read the chat. That was good. Heather's chubby hubby, what's up, homie? I'm gonna do another mushroom. I need more light in here. There we go. I'm gonna do the bigger black one. I love these mushrooms, man. I really, really do. Oh, there's still some silver in here. All right. Down the hatch. 7 ounces. 3/9 fine. The world's finest silver. Feels good to be able to lower the temperature again. I really didn't enjoy heating it up that high. All right. Better to melt too much than not enough. Yeah, I agree. I'm pretty sure I'm melting more than enough. Biggie, how were you able to get a motor, man? Because when I tried getting a motor for my truck, I was told that Chevy was shut down because of some politics, and they wouldn't give me a motor. And then, not too long ago, I tried getting a transmission for my truck because that needed to be replaced, and they couldn't get me a transmission from GM. I wanted a brand new transmission, like I wanted a brand new motor, and I couldn't have either for my truck. That would be awesome, Biggie. Buddy, anything you want to try, man? Feel free to make it and send my way. We can do something for the community for sure. Absolutely. Okay, now that's back in there melting, so I can get started with this again. And I gotta get this back in the sand because it fell out. Perfect. Voila! I don't need that now. Man, I wish I had StreamYard so one of you guys could come up and like sing or something and make some noise. One of you gentlemen want to be my Diane Durbin and come up and sing? Alright, second half. There's no good place to set my phone so I can see the chat. Maybe. Okay. So who else we got lurking? Don't be shy. I'm not. Sometimes. Well, that's a lot of power. That's okay. I lurk a lot too. Nobody wants to come up and sing. Is that Gold Bond? No, it's not Gold Bond. It's healing medicated gold powder. Not Gold Bond. It's gold powder. Yeah, I did learn a lot lurking. For the first 2 years in the coin community, I was a lurker. Like, yeah, I watched you guys for a long time before I came in and ever said hello. Not necessarily at Cans. I watched at CoinOp and the Durbins. I didn't know about any of the other coin channels other than CoinOp and the Durbins for the first 2 years. I didn't search too hard though either. until one day I decided to type into YouTube coin auction or live coin auction or something like that. And I was introduced to far too many coin auction channels at once. And I think I subscribed to every single one that I came across. Boy, was that a shit show. That didn't last long. I unsubscribed from pretty much all of them. Except for this many. Yeah. Now it's kind of more about the community than it is learning about the coins. For me anyway. I don't know. That's a lot about the coins too. But I think I'm into the community more. Things have shifted. They certainly are different from the rest, Biggie. Absolutely. The tribe is... it's something special for sure. And I don't mean that in a funny, bad way. Like, I'm grateful for the tribe. You guys have helped me out a lot, mentally. Alrighty. I think we got that one packed in pretty tight. Give it a little extra. I found this old rolling pin in an old abandoned house on my property. Nobody lived in it since I think the early 60s. Was the oldest piece of mail that I found on the property. I was like, oh, that's a neat old rolling pin. Hanging on the wall in the kitchen. That didn't last too long. I found other uses for it. I'll put that right back in there. Oryx is good people for sure. The community that I met her in was a lot like the Coin Tribe. So we thought, and when I say we, I mean Oryx and I, we both thought they were a community about community and just spreading kindness. And turns out a lot of those people had agendas. Okay, I don't think it should be too difficult getting that out of there. I'll just put it face down on the magnetic pan and perfect. Voila! Now it's time for Poppy Fresh. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta make a vent hole. I almost always forget that vent hole. I don't think I ever have. Oh, something I have forgot to do before, which is what I was about to do just now. Huh. This should be alright. I gotta put the sprue in. Now that I'm looking at it, what I should have done is put his hat up here so I could just take my square piece and... But now I think I'm gonna... something different. No, I'm not gonna go through that part. I'm gonna go from back here. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work just fine and not leave me a bunch of cleanup. It will work, it's just gonna leave me a bunch of cleanup, that's all. That's what I decided to go with, and it's gonna match up with his legs, so it'll pour down both sides of his legs and leave the center hopefully open so I don't have to re-notch a little crack in there. Oh well. Live and learn to regret later. Oh, I don't think that's how it's supposed to happen. I can't get the damn thing off the pan. There we go. Let's try this again. Poppy Fresh. This is something else. This is the first, Poppin' Fresh and Poppy Fresh were the first things I ever gotten from Steph Sells Stuff from the Seashore. Or Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Fuck it, you guys know what I mean. I give up. I'm tired, it's been a long day. Here I am trying not to curse and I can't even fucking speak. I get my curse words out real well though, don't I? That's a sign of intelligence from what I understand. I gotta be the first one to laugh at myself because I'll be pissed if you guys do it first. Oh man. I gotta check the chat here. I don't know if we're just watching or if the chat died on me. Top chat. There we go. Okay. People just watching. That's okay. Yeah, that's the way I'm gonna do it. That's the way, What am I doing? I should be sitting in my bar stool right now, vegging out, watching YouTube. But instead, I am not watching YouTube. Right now I am YouTube. Yay! Gotta do something, right? It's all good. Wandering Witch. Wandering Witch? Wait a minute. Oh shit. Hey, how you doing? Everybody, Wandering Witch has been a friend of mine since I was... Oh boy. How old were we? You got, I think, 2 years on me. Teenagers, very young teenagers. Her brother and I were best friends for a long time. You were 12? Wow. Wow, okay, so I wasn't a teenager yet then. You were 12 when you moved into that house? See, we lived out in the middle of nowhere. My driveway was about a half a mile long, and her house was at the end of it. Um, there wasn't a whole lot of people around, so she was really good friends with my sister. I mean, and me, but my sister. I was friends with her one little brother, and her other little brother always tagged around. At the time, I couldn't stand the kid, but he was a little hanger-oner, a little pain in the ass. I got cat hair in my sand, and it's pissing me off. Wandering Witch. I got my mom's cats. So I ended up getting 3 more balls of fur walking around my house. Yeah, Big E, most of my friends, well, no, I can't even say that. I didn't have a whole lot of friends growing up, man. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of people, and my parents kind of moved me around a bit. I went to a lot of different schools. And new kids aren't always popular, especially when they're heavy, with long hair. I just did not fit in with most of the kids that I went to school with after I moved. What am I doing? I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. Ow. It hurts to bend over. Show me Sasquatch. What's up, homie? G'day, g'day. Show me Sasquatch. He missed a good time at Spuds last night, man. No dogs, no fleas. I actually have 5 cats. Sacktown Amy, hello. 5 cats, 2 dogs, 2 lizards, 10 poison dart frogs, and I always maintain 6 cultures of flightless fruit flies so the lizards can continue to eat. So I got quite the little zoo going on here. You guys are awesome for swinging in here. I love you guys. I appreciate everybody coming in to hang out with me. Wandering Witch. I have been trying to get my sister to get a whole bunch of coin-oriented stuff made up for me for the coin community, and she is always busy. Do you know what her excuses are? Is she in here lurking, listening to me talk crap about her? I hope so. Oh, I almost did it again. Wow. Yeah, Spud's always up late, if that's who you're talking about. Oh, you're up till 4 a.m., Biggie. Yeah, I'm usually up till about 3 a.m. here, 3:30. Whoops. Um, if I lived on the East Coast, I would have a normal, or if I lived on the West Coast, I would have a normal sleeping pattern. Boy, if you guys knew what was going through my head right now, you'd be laughing your butts off at me. I'm going to take my gloves off for a moment and just step behind the camera and take care of something that's much needed. I'm just going to be thirstier in a minute. It's awfully humid in here. The fog is getting dense. Okay. Now I need new gloves. Oh, for anybody that didn't see this, I poured this last night. Was it last night? I think it was last night. Thursday. No. When did I pour this? I poured this while I was streaming on somebody's channel. I made this for a friend over in Australia. It's a friend of a friend. Was it Monday night? Okay. What's today? Wednesday. Man, Biggie, all the days are just blending together. Thank you, man. So I poured this after the end of Can Collectibles auction. He was streaming, doing a lounge, so I decided to come on, and this is silver, 3/9 fine silver, and I'm trading with Diesel for one of his motorcycles. Diesel is in Australia. And how many bikes has he sold on Can's auctions? Is it 2 or 3? I forget, but I didn't think I would ever be able to get one, honestly. Like, I don't have that kind of money to just kind of spend on. I don't know, I'm broke. So, what's easier to get though is silver, because I can make a couple pours, sell a couple pours, make a couple dollars, and generally I just donate the profit. But this time, with the other sale, a lot of the profit went to making this so I could do a trade with Diesel for one of his bikes. Because really, I figure if I ever try to get one in an auction, one of you guys are just going to outbid me. I can't keep up with some of these things. But yeah, this thing is absolutely wicked. I loved it. And this is another thing. I'll show you the back. I know, so I told some of you about it, and showed a couple people this so far, but this is the back of a skull that exploded because I poured it into wet plaster, and it caused a steam buildup inside the molten aluminum, which was about 1,000 degrees at the time, and it blew out the back and hit me in the face. It actually hit me in the eyeball, hit me in the face, bounced off the area around my eyeball. But when I blinked on the molten aluminum, it actually stuck to my eyelid, and I gave myself an aluminum eyeliner. This is the front of it. This thing, as much pain as I went through for it was kind of worth it. Granted, I'll never recreate it. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite pieces that I've ever done. Yeah, Sacktown Amy, I have safety glasses now that I wear, but this will never happen again because I won't work with anything that has moisture in it. This is oil-based sand, so I don't ever have to worry about the steam explosion again. Now the purpose for the safety glasses is to protect my eyes from the UV rays. Let's see here. Show me Sasquatch, man. Are you out on like an adventure type of deal? What are you doing? Are you camping or? Because honestly, that kind of sounds interesting as hell, man. That's cool. I've been sticking around New York for my mom, but she ain't here no more. So, sometime in the future, I already asked my girlfriend once how she'd feel about relocating. I just don't like being in New York anymore. The taxes are too high, just ridiculous. And I'm tired of the winter. So, part of me would absolutely love to just go get a camper and live in it. But obviously I can't right now with all the animals, but I can relocate to someplace warmer and at least be comfortable. Gunny was telling me that there's 10-acre lots down where he's at for around $60,000, which is almost doable. Well, it will be in the near future. One of these days I'm going to get glasses so I don't have to squint at the damn phone. Well, we're almost up to temperature. Oh, I said that before too, and I was still probably a half an hour away, so I'm not going to keep saying that. Thought I saw another piece of hair in it. White cat hair everywhere. which could also very well be falling off of the shirt that I'm wearing. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably most likely the case. What are you gonna do? Boy, getting magnets out of the sand casting is pretty easy. Picking them up off a flat surface I get it stuck to isn't all that easy, but getting it out of the sand ain't bad. Got it. And I need some tunes. I could use this phone over here for music, but I don't think, well, I won't be able to see the chat if I do, but I don't think the reception is really that great. I'm lucky if it keeps up with the chat. There we go. Now I can sit down. I can find my lighter. What's happening, everybody? I've seen a lot of things. I don't think I've ever seen Sasquatch. Maybe. Often if I see something I just don't understand, I won't even question it. Like, I wonder what that was. Oh well. I see a lot of strange shit that I write off because I don't know what it is, and there's really no point in trying to figure it out because I don't know. People certainly are screwed up on this planet. I got to agree with that. But there's a lot of good people out there too. I mean, hell, it took an entire globe to come together to create the Coin Tribe. That says something. And there's Chubby Hubby. Hello, sir. Did you come in to sing for us? Maybe do a little dance? Get down tonight? Clump of crap left over in this one. Should probably be wearing gloves. That's actually not horrible. Leftover copper. Nice. You guys are awesome. This conversation is why I'm glad I'm a part of this community. Absolutely. Just looking at the chat here, and you guys are awesome. Welcome back, Big E. Good to see you, brother. If I played any instruments for you, I would. But, it's been a really long time, so I'm probably going to pass on that one. Somebody wasn't looking hard enough. Ha ha ha. I actually do put them on. I'm pretty sure I put them on earlier. Yeah, yep, I did. I had them on earlier. I don't want to hurt my eyes anymore. The UV rays are no joke. I'm trying to be safe. You know, trying. It's a learning process. For me, anyway. For a lot of people, it's common sense. No, you can't teach yourself to fly. Well, I tried like hell. Gee, thanks a lot, guys. Wow. I'm always safe. I try to be safe. Hold on. I'll get behind the scenes. Safety is around every corner in this house. Has been for many years. Every room in my house is 420, Heather's chubby hubby. If I could, I would just make that stop at 420. Let it keep rising. Even my YouTube page had like 420 plus subscribers. I was stuck at 420 something for... How long ago did Spud have his 420 party? Me, Spud, and V-Rose all hit 420 virtually the same day, I think. Me and Spud were climbing 418, 419, 420, like literally side by side. It was awesome. Show me Sasquatch, are you taking off on us, homie? I appreciate you, man. Positive vibes, love, healing energy. That's what I'm all about, man. So I appreciate you coming in and sharing it, and spreading it with me too. Everybody, just, yeah, you guys have been fantastic. Really good for me too. Like, I'd be in a lot of trouble without you guys. Not, trouble, but yeah. Just want to... Boy, that's pretty. Yeah, I'll give you a peek here. Let's see here. Let's see if we can fry the camera on my phone. I don't know if this will work. I got to figure out where the camera is. Hopefully you can see down in there. What happened? Did I lose you? Oh boy. Did the camera go out? Hold on, let me try that once more. I don't know if you guys were able to see that or not. There we go. I hope you were able to see that. And if you couldn't, well, I'm sorry. Doing all sorts of jacked up stuff with the phone. Good job, Shroom. Yeah, I know. I was going to cook my phone for you guys. That would have been funny. I mean, not really, but kind of, sort of. Let's see here. Am I forgetting anything? Yup. Wow. I never poured the sprue. to pour the silver in. Holy cow. That wouldn't have worked out well, and that would have been the second time I've done that. It doesn't work. Wow. I should have quit while I was ahead. I just don't know when that was. Good job. I'll probably have a little better luck with that. Still need to put the vent in. I'll put 2 in. Why not? Wow. Okay, these ones are good. It was just this one. I think I'm going to do the largest one first. No, I'm not. I'm going to do Poppin' Fresh and Poppy Fresh first. Vent there. Do I have a vent in this one? Got a hole in the back of that one. The 0117 in my name, Amy. Alright, well, I picked that number in my name here because January 17th, 2020 was the day I took control of my own mental health with the use of mushrooms. So that's why my name is Shroom Day 0117. It's always going to be a reminder to myself. It's my own personal holiday. Yeah, Heather's Chubby Hubby. I did that once before, and I was recording at the time and uploaded the video. It was a short. I think the name of the short was Thuggin' Dummy. Sacktown Amy, you can't be worried about burning something. I burned my face on my very second attempt. My own pour, my very second pour. I was pretty nervous to do it again, well, to keep pouring, but I got over that fear pretty quickly. I had already built 2 of my own small little foundries, so I had a lot invested. I didn't want to just give up. See, and there's Chubby Hubby, you know what I'm talking about. Sacktown Amy, wow. Um, yeah. Every time I ever take mushrooms, I mean, I take my microdose every day, along with lion's mane, um, what else? Cordyceps, and there's a couple other things in there, but it helps tremendously. The reason I started taking mushrooms to begin with, the reason I found myself, I'd never taken a psychedelic in my life or any other drug besides smoke pot, like never tried anything my entire life. I made it until I was 41, I think, before I took mushrooms, 2020. So, yeah, and I was in a real deep depression after my stepdad passed away. I just cried all the time, every day, on my way home from work, just out of the blue, just started crying. I don't even know what triggered it. But somebody along the way had come to me and said, hey, I know where you can get some mushrooms. And I had heard about mushrooms being able to help with depression. So, I mean, I heard about that years ago. So, yeah, I was willing to give anything a try at the time. So I bought some and called up another friend of mine and said, hey, I'm doing this and I would really like you to come over and do it with me. You've done this before. Please come over and do this with me. I don't want to do it alone. And he's like, fuck, man, it's been almost 25 years since I've done that. Really? Come on, man. I'm like, yeah, I really need this. Can you please come over? So he came over. We ate a couple grams each. We played Contra, the Nintendo game Contra, and defeated the thing in like 20 minutes. And he ended up getting bored after like 2.5 hours and got in his truck and drove home. And I wasn't feeling anything from it at the time. I ate 2 grams, and there were other times they must have, I don't know, but yeah. So whatever they did chemically in my brain, I think it just resets the serotonin in our brains. It works, and after. Anyway, fast forward, I had a tincture given to me, and I had not been taking it for a while, and I started losing my shit again. So I called up a friend from that community and talked to them and said, you know, I'm having a hard time lately, and they asked me, you know, are you taking your tincture? I said, no, it's been a while. And they said, take your tincture, get back to me in a couple days. So I did, and I felt normal again. And then my mom passed away, and I was taking my tincture for a while, and it just started not working as great. So I ate a big 7-gram mushroom and struggled a lot that night. Oh my God, did I struggle. But the next day and every day since, I have just felt fucking fantastic. Excuse my language, but you know, I can sit here now and look at you guys and smile. Just a short time, you know, after yeah, it does fade. After, you know, my mom passed not too long ago, but I'm still here, and I'm still moving forward, you know, not just sitting home crying. So yeah, they can do a lot for us, which is why I'm such an advocate for them. Anytime anybody's willing to listen to me talk about mushrooms, I'll just go on and on and on about the benefits that I've heard, benefits that I've experienced, the fucking nightmares that I've experienced, because that's important to talk about too. I think anyway, it's not all fun and games. People experience serotonin syndrome while they're on these things. I don't take medications, but for some reason I still get one of the symptoms of serotonin syndrome, brain zaps. It just hits me, and it's not a good feeling, but it's only when I close my eyes for some reason. So I just stay awake, don't close my eyes, deal with it. I think that's the mushroom's way of saying, hey, not time to relax. You're not closing your eyes right now. We have work to do. I've been stuck in meditation for many hours because I was struggling. Sacktown Amy, I would love to have a private conversation with you and talk about our experiences. Or if you email me, my email is in my about page, and I could introduce you to another community that I'm a part of that I think you might get along with. Wow, I'm way behind in chat, I think. Cyclonic, what's up, homie? Yeah, it's after 2 o'clock here too. I'm on the East Coast. Luckily, my silver is a big puddle of molten liquid in there at the moment, and I'm just waiting for it to get up to pouring temperature now. Wondering which, you're just sitting back quietly. Wondering which, I'm actually really surprised you don't take mushrooms. I figured with your religion, you would be into plant medicines. Sacktown Amy, I went through a lot of different guided meditation videos before I actually found one that worked for me. And I searched for a really long time because I really wanted to get into it, and I'm the same way. ADHD like a mofo. Can't fucking sit still for more than 10 minutes. It's after 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm still playing with the furnace. So, the one that helped me a lot was Guided Meditation by Deepak Chopra with Russell Brand. It's a 35-minute meditation, and it's okay if your mind starts to wander. Once you realize it's wandering, then you just kind of go back into it. But eventually you'll get used to it. And I gotta tell you, it's taken me to some pretty wild places. Cyclonic, what's going on? You just up late? What did I miss? Hope you're alright, man. Just stuck awake, huh? That happened to me the other night. I laid in bed until probably 6 o'clock in the morning. Cyclonic, man, meditation is a beautiful thing. I never thought in my life I would be talking about meditation, let alone actually sit in meditation for 2.5 hours and not even realize it. Open my eyes, look at the clock, and it's just like, oh my God, I cannot believe it's been that long. Government Lab. I've never seen that one. Breath work is really important too. I haven't done it in a while, but the Wim Hof breath work, hey, we're up to temperature. That has a ton of medical benefits. That man, Wim Hof, if nobody's ever heard of him, when you're bored sometime, look him up. The man is amazing. He's proven medical science wrong so many times. And he taught me how to hold my breath. The longest I ever held my breath was 3 minutes and 4 seconds, and that was after exhaling the air out of my lungs. I think I'm going to do the 2 smaller ones first. Who doesn't love the Pillsbury Doughboy? That's what my sister used to call me when I was a kid. My sister and I didn't get along very well. As kids, we picked on each other a lot. As adults, I pick on her relentlessly. I'm 44 years old and I still come out with the stupid jokes that a 12-year-old would come out with while he's picking on his sister. But it's fun. And I can run faster. Yeah, it's probably fine. I almost forgot. I really do try to remember. Having a cigarette hanging out of the mouth is just a real bad idea. And I'm going to put this back in the furnace for a minute. The smoke was going right on inside my glasses and into my eyes. And I hate these things. One of these days. Anyway, I'm not sure I'm going to have enough silver for the next one, so I'm going to cut the screw off of this one real quick and drop it back in and melt it. Alright, it came out. I'll show you in a minute, hold on. I just want to get this screw cut off quicker than not. Come on. Thing is still piping hot, and I just don't want it to go flying off. Kind of like this. Yeah, pick it up. Good idea. I knew that was going to happen. Just want to get the sand off. Alright. It's still hot. Oh, she came out pretty. We got Poppy Fresh. Let's see. First, if we're melted yet. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see how Poppin' Fresh turned out. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to the chat at the moment. I really just want to get these done. Alright. Oh, that's going to take a little work to clean up. You can even see the word Pillsbury on his hat. Awesome. I know you guys, whoever's sitting in here, anybody, come on, show me the piece already. Sorry. Not too shabby. Alright, now what we got going on in the chat here? Oh, you guys are nice. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Hee hee. Haha. Just dipping it in my water so I can actually handle the damn thing. Awesome. That out of the way now. One more. The other one isn't going to have a whole lot of detail to it because it's just a mushroom. This one. And we are up to temperature again. So we're ready to pour. All right, last one. Kill the heat. That's important. Plenty. I'm getting into the habit of setting the tongs on something that's not meltable, because I've done it just far too many times at this point. That one's smoky. Give that a little more airflow. What do I do with the smoke detector? I think I already took it out of the room. It's probably a good thing. Screw it. So that's a little smoky. Let's get this thing cleaned up. Probably quit smoking a little sooner if I get it out of the sand. Tiny bit of flashing. What'd I do with my snips? It's gonna be a long day. What'd I do with the snips that are in my hand? Now it's going to come off the screw and get cleaned up. Little mushroom. Well, a lot bigger than the other ones I did. So, yeah, again, this is... Set it down over here. There we go. But anyway, this is one we sent. So I stuck it in sand.